I'll shut up and start.
You're good. Go for it. You got to unmute. Jackie, you have to unmute.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Okay, we're going to try this again. This will be the third time. Okay. All right. So Stacy and I, today is December 1st, and Stacy and I have been doing a lot of collaboration or talking about this one affiliate. And we are not, please do not misunderstand this call. We are not changing Rory's system. Rory's system is a system, not a suggestion. However, this is a affiliate that happens to be our third anchor. And it is an anchor that will move the needle to your business very profitably for you if you understand everything this has to offer. And Rory has said it too. Rory has said it many times. This is our lowest point of entry to any anchor that we have, and we are not utilizing it such because I think many of us are looking to what can it save for me? Guys, with inflation right now, with the way that everything in the world is going on, people are begging for savings like this. This is not, and excuse my French, bullshit savings. If these people become a member at $20, they are getting group benefits through the sovereign nations. Don't misunderstand that. They can't go and do it on their own. But the reason SHG is able to offer the type of discounts that they can to the end consumer is because it is a group platform. Many of you have worked in corporate America before, and you have had health insurance or dental insurance or eye insurance, and you as the employee pay just a small portion of that, because guess what? You are in a group benefit, and corporate pays portion of that. That's what SHG is doing here. You need to understand that, and when you're explaining this to the consumer, they will see, because they are begging for it. There are many self-employed people that can't get insurance. There are many I can go on and on and on. People that are in that, what I call in the gap. They're not old enough to get Medicare yet. Many benefits cut off at the age 64, in case you didn't know. Okay. So there is just huge savings in here from a consumer perspective, and you as a business owner need to understand that. And it only costs $20 a month to get the majority, especially if they come in under our umbrella of RRR 247. Those benefits that he just explained, we get additional benefits as a gold member because we are in the RRR 247 platform. So don't lose sight of that. And like I say, Nell has done a phenomenal job, but it's so many moving parts that I think people, and I'll speak for myself, I would go in the back end of that system and I would get so overwhelmed because there's so much back there that you can't find what you're looking for. You can't put your fingers on it when people ask you questions. So the purpose of us playing that clip or that video, that corporate video, is because it explains it in a pretty darn good process for you to use with your prospective students. Number one. Number two, I think it will help you better. And if you didn't understand it, play it again and play it again and play it again, because it is very well explained what is the benefits in here. And even at the $20 level, it's lucrative. So with that, that's why Stacy and I decided to play the corporate video. And for those of you who were not on the call Wednesday night, they just unveiled in that back office a brand new dashboard. Now, titaniums will get it first, and then I presume it's going to go to platinum and then to gold. What he showed us on there, they did a very good job of putting everything where it needs to be, where you're not hunting and pecking and having to find and dig in that website. They categorized it such that if you are a gold member, you go right here and here are all your benefits, and this is where you access those said benefits. Same way with platinum and same way with titanium. Okay. The other beauty about this platform is even if you come in as a gold member, as you build, they will also upgrade you automatically. I believe we have a couple of students in here, Stacy, that have been building and they have gotten upgraded. I believe we've gotten phone calls from people saying that I just got a rank advancement. What does that mean? What that means is that you have put enough people in your organization to go to the next level. That's the beauty of, they do it all for you. But if you're not putting people where they need to be, when you are adding them or when someone leaves, if you are not plugging where those folks were with new folks, you are not getting the full benefit of the commission structure. And when Stacy and I stumbled on it by mistake. I was in there trying to place a new student in the matrix. And when I looked, I started noticing that there were a lot of disconnects in the lineage, where people are building this as a binary and not as what we call a 3x12 forced matrix. Guys, you are not getting the full benefit of the compensation if you are not building this correctly. So with that, I'm going to share my screen. Stacy, do you have anything to add to that before I go?
Nope, go for it.
Okay, so with that, I put together two very simple slides. I believe we all learn visually. That's why we did the video again, so that you could hear it, you could see it. Okay, so I did two very basic slides with how the 3x12 force matrix works. And I'm going to share that with you today. And hopefully, after the call, you can go pull up your back office and then you can evaluate your matrix and really understand what that means to you, because some of you don't understand it. And that's okay, because it's a lot. And that's why we're doing this. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I think I am going to share this screen. I'm going to share. And I did these slides. As a matter of fact, they're photos. They're not even in a PowerPoint. I just did them this morning. But it doesn't matter how you present it. It's you understand what's on the page, right? So I'm going to open the first one. And the first one is a demonstration of what a forced matrix looks like. It does not look anything like DTCA or Velveeta. It is a totally different structure. So we're going to start out. So when you signed on with SHG, I don't care if you came in as a gold. I don't care if you came in as a platinum. I don't care if you came in as a titanium. Matters not. Okay. Obviously, the higher you are, the more commission you get. But you start out slow, right? And you can build towards that. Or if you're making money in Velveeta and DTCA, guess what? You can use those funds to invest in your business to upgrade over here. It works all those ways, regardless. Okay. But the way that the matrix works is that you are at the top of your, what we call, I don't even know, I'm just going to call it a matrix. You're at the very top. When you bring people in, you have to have 3 people underneath you. Hear what I am saying. These 3 people do not have to be your directs. In my matrix right now, because I was on a cruise when Rory launched this, I am at the top, and the 3 people that are right here are not my students in RRR 247, not one of them. But guess what? They are in my matrix, and I get paid accordingly. That's how that works. If they are direct to me, I might get a little more. But even if they're not direct to me, I'm still getting paid. So what we think people are confused on, because we have been taught that you always keep your students right in your line, right under you on the right side and left side. That does not apply in SHG. You are getting paid on every single person in your matrix. Do y'all understand that? Give me some head nods, because I don't think you do. Okay. So you got your 3. Guess what? Now the person directly under you needs 3, the first person. The second person directly under you, you notice I'm saying directly under you. I'm not saying directly your personal. Please pay attention to that. The person directly under you needs 3. The third person under you needs 3. Guys, this matrix goes 10 deep at the goal level. Okay? As the whole thought behind this is, as now let's say this person is Stacy. This is me. This is Stacy. Okay? Stacy didn't have 3 people to put under her. But guess who did? Jackie had 3 people to put under Stacy. Guess what? Jackie put 3 people under Stacy. They're not Stacy's direct reports, but Stacy's going to get paid on every one of those people. Do y'all understand that? And it goes down 10 levels. Very important. So as you are building, and when you are bringing people in to SHG, you need to make sure that you are looking at your matrix, and you are at the top. You have 3, and then the people under you each have 3, and then the people under them each have 3. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. That's how you build this. You keep it high and tight, as Roy says. Because if you don't, you are not maximizing the compensation. You're leaving money on the table. So I hope that clears that up. Stacy, do you have anything to add to that before I go to the next slide?
Nope.
Was that clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Yep.
All right. So I'm going to close this slide out, and I'm going to pull up the next slide, the next picture that I did. Okay. So we all know that people come and go for whatever reason. They don't see it. They get in family issues, whatever the case may be. So you're looking at your matrix, and you see a hole. You might see somebody suspended. Guess what? You are not getting paid the full commission unless you plug these holes. They do not automatically move people up. So when you look at your matrix, I'll give you my example. When I looked at my matrix, I had, and it wasn't even directly under me. It was under someone else. But for the purposes of this, I put it like this was me, right? I had a hole And then down here, I had a suspended person. My matrix is not being maximized because of that. The way you fix that is you go, let's say that you have somebody that you brought in and they kind of hanging out there, and you'll see that as you start to look. Not everything is perfect as you start looking down your lineage. What you need to do is you need to pick who you want to fill that hole with. Okay. You go to support at savingshighwayglobal.com. If it is a hole, it has some numbers out to the side of it. You tell support that you need that hole plugged with so-and-so. You might have an instructor that you couldn't get that high up in the matrix because they didn't get in at the time that was available. Now you have the opportunity to take some of the people that are really knocking it out the park, and I call it jumping. They are allowed to go up here and fill that hole. Same way with suspended. Suspended hole means they're gone. They have missed the boat. They didn't renew. They are out of there. They just flushed everything. That's what hole means. That person is gone. Suspended, on the other hand, means they have not paid and 60 days has not passed. They give you 60 days to keep your spot. Within 60 days, you go to a hole. And then if you come back in, guess what? You ain't coming back in where you were. You're coming back in low man on the totem pole. So it's very important to mind your business and make sure that your payments every month of $20 or $100 or $199, whichever level you're at, is paid. But the beauty also is, as you are building, and Stacy's going to go over this compensation in a minute, but as you are building, they automatically hold your commission. Let's say you're at a gold. They take that $20 out of your commission and pay you. So you don't even have to worry about it. It's $20. If you have not built to cover the nut, as I like to call it, then you better make damn sure you got a credit card in there that's covering that every month. Because if you miss, you're going to end up suspended. You're going to end up, if you don't pay it within 60 days, you're going to end up in a hole, and you're going to potentially lose the ability to be in the top lineage of that tree. The top lineage of that tree means you get paid more. That's what that means. You don't want to lose your spot. So with that, I hope that's helpful, because when I looked at, and I can tell you right now, if you're in my matrix and I start seeing holes in suspended, I got a lot of people to fill it with. I ain't waiting. Not waiting. They will be filled. So you need to mind your business. You need to contact these people and help them understand what they're going to, and they may tell you they're done, and that's fine. Then you better find somebody to plug it, because if you don't, I am. That's how serious this is, because when Stacy goes over this compensation, it's going to be unbelievable to you. These are real dollars. It's not BS. And it can happen very quickly if you follow the high and tight and keep your holds and your suspendeds plugged. And that's all I have, Stacy. I hope that helped y'all understand how this works and the importance of looking at it and understanding how it works. And then I'm going to turn it over to Stacy, and she's going to talk to you all about compensation. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jackie. We do have Nell in here. Nell, do you have anything you want us? I know you didn't catch the whole thing that Jackie said. But I did co-host you.
No, I'm just here for a few minutes. I've got another call at 6 o'clock, so I got 20 minutes to
All good.
participate.
Well, you're the SHG gal, so we want to make sure you know, if we say something wrong, I want you to just, and you're here, unmute and we'll correct ourselves right away.
Okay. No, I like Jackie's what I heard of that Jackie was saying. That's very very good, very good.